Busy?
Hi. Come on in. I was just about ready to take a break.
Good, then we can talk.
So, what did you have on your mind?
Ridge.
Oh, yeah?
I'm sure he's told you that this is the busiest time of the year for the company.
Yes, he did mention it. The fall showing.
Mm-hmm. Well, you know, the fall and the spring collection. They're the biggest events on the calendar at Forrester. You can't even begin to imagine the amount of preparation that it takes to mount a show like this, you know?
Yes, it's exciting, isn't it?
Very. It's my favorite time. Well, what I got to thinking was that this might be a really wonderful time for you to go and visit with your family in the valley.
Visit with my family?
Yes. Wouldn't your brother and your sisters just jump at the idea of having you come home for about 6 weeks?
6 weeks?
Well, I was thinking it would be good for Ridge. Then he could really be focused without any distractions. I could arrange the whole thing. You busy tomorrow?
Tomorrow? No, no, I'm not busy.
Well, good. Maria can pack your things. The driver can come by. I thought you'd think it was a good idea. I'll see you at dinner.
Stephanie, wait a minute. Could you come back in here for a second?
Certainly.
You know, I just wasn't thinking there for a minute. But you want me to leave tomorrow for 6 weeks?
For Ridge's benefit.
Oh, I see. For Ridge's benefit.
Mm-hmm. I think he'll be much more effective without any distractions.
What about when we're married? I mean, I can't just be expected to leave every time there's a fashion show.
That's a good point. A little premature, isn't it?
No, not at all. I mean, after all, I am wearing an engagement ring.
That's a beautiful diamond ring. But I wouldn't jump to any conclusions. Brooke, I hope that you'll do what's best for Ridge. Why don't you visit your family and be out of the house tomorrow night?
Caroline Spencer.
Caroline, it's Storm.
Storm, where are you?
On a plane, we're just about to land. I need to arrange to see you.
Well, how did it go?
Well, I got what you were looking for.
You did. You found out who the owner of Stud Magazine is?
That's right. Look, when can I see you?
Well, come directly from the airport to my office. I'll wait for you. This is excellent. Good work. Thank you.
Well, now there's an expression I don't see often enough.
Hi.
Who's that, Thorne on the phone?
No. Someone else.
Oh.
You're looking pretty good yourself.
Well, I feel pretty good.
It's the first time I've seen you smile in weeks.
I'm taking a trip.
You are?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Miss Crotchet started making arrangements already.
Well, where are you going?
Europe, Greek islands, Egypt.
Well, that's wonderful. Should I assume that you're not going alone?
As a matter of fact, I'm not.
Are you taking this woman that you have alluded to from time to time?
She's lovely, honey. I mean, she's a very rare human being.
Well, when do I get to meet her?
Soon enough.
All right. So when are you two leaving?
Well, not until after the Stud Magazine business has been resolved. And believe me, Caroline, it's going to be resolved real soon.
I know. Maybe sooner than either of us thinks.
Hello, I'm here. Anybody home?
Hi, Rocco.
Hey, this is perfect. Perfect. Just the lady that I wanted to tell first.
Tell what?
All right, are you ready for this? Are you ready? Rocco Carner, formerly a Forrester shipping clerk, is now security consultant extraordinaire. Ta-da!
That's great.
Congratulations.
Whoa, Donna, come on. You can do a little bit better than that, huh? No, maybe you can't. What's going on, huh? Why the long face?
It's nothing.
No, it's something. And you're gonna tell The Rock what it is, right now.
I can't believe this. You and I were getting along so well.
Well, we'll continue to get along.
If I leave.
If you do what's right for Ridge.
You keep saying that.
I don't think you really understand the importance of this fall showing.
I don't think you really understand the importance of our relationship. Stephanie, I have to say this. I'm just stunned by your attitude.
I don't think you're being realistic. The last thing on Ridge's mind is a relationship, much less marriage.
We just spoke about marriage.
Did you set a date?
No, but I'm sure that doesn't mean we're
I'll
not going
tell you what it means. It means that he'll say anything and do anything, but he won't set a date. He doesn't want to set a date because he doesn't want to get married. And it's nothing personal. He's just light years away from getting married. That's all.
I am sorry, but I disagree.
Well, what's it going to take for you to become more realistic about this?
Stephanie, he loves me.
He likes you. He's attracted to you. He loves sleeping with you. But marriage is not in the future. Look, suppose I could get him to admit that there's no wedding in the near future. Would you move out of the house?
If Ridge admits to you that he is not going to marry me, yes, I will move out of the house. And not just for 6 weeks. But he won't tell you that, Stephanie.
We'll see. In the meantime, why don't you do what is best for Ridge and plan on moving out of the house? Tomorrow?
All right, out with it. What has got you down?
I really don't want to talk about it.
To me or anyone?
To anyone.
Baby, you gotta talk about it to someone.
You're right. I do. I just don't think you're the person.
I bet this has got to do with Bill Spencer, huh? And probably with Nick Preston, too, doesn't it?
What if it does?
You strung out. Donna, you strung out between two guys.
Rocco, it's not like that.
Yeah, well, I'm sure I'm not far from the truth, am I?
You know how I feel about Nicholas.
Yeah, I do. He's your boyfriend.
I love him, Rocco.
What about Spencer, huh?
Bill Spencer is like no one that I've ever known before. Probably never will know.
I sure hope not.
He has offered me things I never even dared to dream about. A career in publishing, travel, the opportunity to meet important people, even royalty. When am I ever gonna get this chance again, huh, Rocco? Never.
Then why are you so hyped up on having this big-time career, huh?
Now, what kind of a question is that? Honestly.
Honestly? Honestly, I'm not saying you shouldn't have a career, Donna, all right? But does it have to be sitting down with kings and presidents?
Because if it's possible, why not? And with Bill Spencer, it is possible. Anything is possible.
Yeah, anything is possible with Bill Spencer. Except getting close to Nick Preston.
No, Viv, I want them all sitting up front. Then extend the platform another few feet to give them room for half dozen chairs or more. Yes, okay. Keep me posted. And one more thing. If the guest list gets too long, we're going to have to bump some of the media. All right. Thanks. Bye. Hello, Mother.
I know I'm interrupting.
Look, if you don't want to interrupt me now, you're going to have to wait till April to talk to me. Hi.
Hi, I love to see you at work because you just thrive on it.
You know, I think the fall showing gives me the energy for the whole rest of the year. Yes, I thrive on it. So what's up?
I had an idea.
Yeah?
I was thinking that you should take a bungalow at the Beverly Hills Hotel. It would give you solitude. It would also give you the opportunity to entertain everyone that comes into town for the show, the buyers, the media, so on and so forth. But you could do it without any distractions. What do you think about that?
Bungalow at the Beverly Hills Hotel. That might not be a bad idea.
I knew you'd like it. I'll take care of the arrangements.
Oh, wait, let me think about this for a couple of days.
What do you need a couple of days for? The idea is to put you there so that you can stay focused on the fall collection.
Well, it might present a few logistical problems, like Brooke, getting her to work in the morning.
The whole idea is to put you there without any distractions.
What are you suggesting?
I'm suggesting that you would go without taking Brooke or anyone else for that matter. I mean, this is the busiest time of the year for you.
Brooke isn't a distraction, though.
Oh, of course she is. Come on, admit it. She requires more attention from you than anyone that you have ever dated or been involved with.
Mother, you let me handle Brooke.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, you'd have Brooke at home in my bed while I'm off in some hotel somewhere?
No, I think it would be a very nice time for her to visit her family in the valley.
You mean move out?
For 5 or 6 weeks. But I mean, this is the busiest 5 or 6 weeks of the year that we have in this company. What's the matter? Can't live without her?
Maybe I don't want to live without her.
Don't you think it's important to stay focused on your father's collection and the presentation, the showing? I mean, business does have its priorities.
It's not an either-or situation, though, and you're making it sound like it is.
How important is she to you?
She's important.
I see.
No, I don't think you do.
Oh, sure I do. You're attracted to her and you don't want her out of your life at this particular time in your life.
I may not want her out of my life ever.
What am I gonna do? What am I gonna do?
Donna, you can't have it both ways, okay? You can't mix fire and ice.
But they both mean so much to me.
Let's look at the bottom line. All right, Spencer is trying to get to Nick, and he's using you to do it. Either you deliver the goods or Spencer finds out that you're pulling his chain. And that is not going to make the man happy. Look, Donna, you are in a real hot spot.
Somehow, I have to redirect Bill's attention away from this mission to get Nicholas for that picture of him in Stud magazine.
Yeah, well, good luck, unless you're planning a trip to Jupiter.
A trip? Yes, that's it, a trip.
What trip?
The trip that he's taking me on after this is over. If we left right away, then he'd forget about Nicholas.
Wait, hold on here, Donna. Whoa, where's he taking you?
Everywhere. Rocco, we're gonna be gone for weeks, and when we get back, this will be a memory.
Yeah. And so will Nick be a memory, all right? For you.
No, I am doing this for him. That's the answer. I go away with Bill, and we leave as soon as possible.
Storm, good, you're here. Come on in. Well, I'm dying to hear. Who is it? Who owns that disgusting rag?
You're not gonna believe this, Caroline. I'm still having a hard time believing this myself.
Well, why? Is it someone I know?
Yes. Someone you know real well. It's your father, Caroline. He's the owner of Stud magazine.
Son, I want you to... Where's Ridge?
Thorne's office, I believe.
Are you waiting for him?
No, I'm going to leave. I already talked to him for what it's worth.
For what it's worth. Is there a problem?
Brooke.
I thought the two of you were getting along better these days.
Until today.
What happened?
Eric. I have accepted a lot. I've accepted the fact that Ridge is going to continue to see her, and I have accepted the fact that she's going to live in my home, but I am not going to accept a marriage between those two.
Are you telling me that they've set a date?
No, but she is pushing for marriage, believe me.
Stephanie, I don't have to tell you how critical that relationship is to the peace and harmony in our household.
That was true when Caroline had her eye on Ridge, but that isn't the case anymore.
Well, maybe that's because Brooke and Ridge are so involved.
Caroline and Thorne are closer than they've ever been.
And that's wonderful. But I have to tell you that I think that marriage is still very tenuous. And the fact remains that at any given moment, Thorne might remember a certain evening last summer when he took a couple of pills and drank alcohol and ended up shooting his brother.
I think that is less and less likely to happen.
You're rationalizing. And you know it, Stephanie. And I want you to stop it. You're just trying to come up with some kind of an excuse to declare war on Brooke Logan again.
I do not want Ridge to marry her. He's got to concentrate on his career, the same as you did when you were his age. The difference is, you were married. You'd already started a family, and I did everything for you. That girl is not going to be that way. She is not going to allow him to focus on a career as I did with you. She wants his attention all the time. It's constant. I mean, she spends more time here than she does at her lab. Eric, I know what I'm talking about. It won't work. It will be absolutely disastrous. I'm certain of it. We have got to find a way to prevent this. Ridge is not ready for marriage. And not, especially with someone like Brooke.
What did you just say?
It's your father, Caroline. He owns Stud Magazine.
Storm, I don't think that is funny at all.
Come on, Caroline, you know I wouldn't joke about this.
My father.
Yes.
I don't believe it.
Well, I didn't either. But it's right there on the document in the federal office.
Stud? A pornographic magazine? The same one that published a naked photograph of him. Storm, don't be ridiculous. There must be a mistake. My father would never be involved in an organization like that.
There's no mistake. I double-checked. Caroline, there's no easy way for me to tell you this, but your father has been using these 3 dummy corporations to hide his involvement. It's his magazine. I'm sorry. Is there anything I can do?
Oh, my God. Everything that I have ever been taught. Everything that I believe in. What does it all mean now? My father is not the man I thought he was. Which means that I am not the person that I think I am. Everything's changed. My entire life. In just one moment, nothing is the way that I always believed that it was. My father, involved in something so wrong, so morally wrong.
Carolina.
Storm, I need to be alone, okay? I have to think. Where do I go from here?